if a contract's terminated by the principal, will the principal owe any fees to the appointed representative? For example, compensation for future revenues brought by the appointed representative. I imagine that the thought behind that is not well, that the AR did anything wrong, and that I'm, it's your own fault if you've lost your revenue. That might be actually then because the principal is cancelling, because the principal doesn't have the resources, the expertise to properly oversee the AR, and needs to terminate for that reason. What do you think about that?
Yes, I think this is a really good and interesting question. And I think the answer to this depends on how you have drafted your contractual arrangement between the principal and the AR. So I don't think there is anything new in the legislation that either facilitates or prohibits this. So I think it is up for grabs in the contract, if you like. So it's something that both principals and ARs should be considering. And as you've suggested, Chris, the kind of right balance might depend on whose fault it is, if you like, that the relationship between the principal and the AR is being terminated. If it's being terminated because the principal doesn't have the correct systems of processes or resources to adequately oversee the AR, then you might think it's the fault of the principal. If it's been terminated because the AR is being difficult and refusing to provide certain information that the principal needs, to give to the FCA, then it might be the fault, if you like, of the AR. But I think that's a really good question, and something that principals and ARs should definitely be thinking about, because whether you are a principal or an AR, you'll want to be protected in your contract in the event that the other party is kind of not holding up its side of the arrangement.